we did altogether last year, and I think the majority of these accomplishments were unanimous. And just if I can go through a few. One thing that we did was early on in the year, we passed an ordinance creating a defined contribution pension plan for our non-uniformed employees. And this was for those hired after January 1, 2015. I think that was an important step forward in ensuring the financial stability of our township. We also signed leases with multiple cell tower companies. This is one more way that we can generate revenue by not asking for money from our township residents. So I think whenever we can do things like that, it's certainly positive. We completed an agreement with the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection to provide public water for those individuals whose wells have been contaminated in Churchville. We did that at no cost to Northampton Township taxpayers. We also created a new park in Richboro. Mr. Moore had the idea, I think it's a very good one. It's Ironworks Creek Park, right at the entrance of Richboro, bordering on Churchville. This board, in November, all the 5 members, along with Township Manager, Public Works Department, members of our staff, and a couple members of the public. We worked on cleaning the park up, took down some trees, cleaned up the actual creek, and I think it's really been spruced up. We have some more work to do, but I think that's going to be quite a jewel for our township. This board also supported and adopted the Adopt a Hydrant program, which is a great way for our township residents to help our fire department and in effect help each other at making sure that our fire department uses their valuable time in fighting fire, not shoveling out a hydrant. We also did some critical improvements at the Civic Center in Richboro. We worked on the parking lot, we expanded the parking lot, we made for safe ingress and egress, a lot more parking spots, and when we redid the parking lot, it necessitated moving back the baseball field, and we have completed through our workers a new baseball field. Looks great. All the sod will be ready for the spring. I think it's a very positive improvement there. We also, speaking of the Civic Center, we sold the Mayor House. And I think that this was a great success. We got a Northampton Township resident in the house. She bought it, has moved in. This took us out of the landlord position for that home, which I think was a good thing. We also got a good amount of revenue for our township, which we're going to throw right back into the Civic Center, hopefully in the form of a bathroom. We also issued bond. We're always cautious as a board when we are borrowing money, but in this case we thought it was prudent to do so. We borrowed the money for hopefully the construction of the police station, the expansion of our public works building, for paving of roads, and also for those improvements at the Civic Center. We did it in a way where we retired debt that we had previously taken out, and we structured the new debt in a way that we would not have to increase the taxes on our debt service fund. So I think that was a very prudent way that we were able to borrow the money. We also worked with our state officials, State Senator Tom Tomlinson and State Representative Scott Petrie, in helping to get 232 and 332 paved. They were sorely needed, and after the past couple of winters, we were very grateful to get that accomplished. We also paved about 6 miles of Township Road this year, which is about twice what has been the recent average. And finally, we eliminated the per capita tax, which was a big step. I think this board was very wise in doing so. Those are the small bills that everybody was getting, that very unhappy to get. What was significant about that is in our management of our resources with regards to the elimination of the per capita tax. The per capita tax brought in almost $150,000 a year to our township coffers. So what we needed to do, and we asked our township manager, Bob Pellegrino, and our township finance director, Bob Armelin, to tighten the belts so that we could have a budget with no tax increase despite the loss of the $150,000 of revenue, and we were able to accomplish that. And as Mr. Kowalski brought up at our last meeting when we were passing the budget, he asked for the township manager. All of us agreed to further reduce our budget, and very happy to say that we did so with the help of our township manager, and we were able to cut $125,000 additional budget items out. So I think we have a pretty lean budget this year. We did it with no tax increase, and I think this board should be very proud of the accomplishments that we're able to achieve this past year. And very briefly, a couple things that we're going to look forward to further accomplishing this coming year. We plan on paving about 12 miles of Township Road this year, and that probably will be more paving of roads, miles of road, that is, in 1 year than probably 294 years this township has been in existence. So I think that's going to take a lot of the damaged, weather-beaten roads out of the problem category. We're all looking forward to seeing major work done at the Dreyer site, which was Davis Pontiac. That will really enhance downtown Richboro, help to revitalize it, as we have been pushing to do. We'll give our township residents places to shop, additional places to dine, have some medical care, and it's going to bring some more tax revenues into our township, so all positives. We also hopefully will see the beginning of the building of our police station, and hopefully a significant amount of work done on the expansion of the Public Works building. Both of those buildings, I think, very much need to have a new police station and expansion of the Public Works building. We also will see a flurry of new house building in Northampton, and that's really significant. Not only does it show that this is a great destination place, a good place to live, again, it also enhances the township coffers with real estate transfer taxes and earned income taxes. The Toll Brothers development has started to go up at Palestina and Hatboro Road, and we also look forward to seeing the McKenna, the DeLuca, the Waverly subdivisions, hopefully coming about this year. We're going to see a Willow Road Bridge reconstruction done at no cost to our taxpayers. We hope to see a resolution to the vacancy in the Mill Race Inn. We as a board will continue to improve traffic conditions in downtown Richboro and Holland, and we'll continue to work with our state legislators to do so. We will work on utilizing our open space money the best way possible this year. Continue improvements in the Civic Center. There's some more work that needs to be done there, in addition to the parking facilities in the baseball field I previously mentioned. And I think, most importantly, we need to continue to be good stewards of the township finances. This board takes very seriously the taxpayers of our township, all of our residents, and we all pledge every year to make sure that we do a fine job, the best that we can, in utilizing township revenues the best way for the majority and for everybody in our townships. And of course, we're all going to be accessible as we can. Please, any questions, feel free. Our emails are on the websites, or come forward with any questions that you may have. So thank you. I look forward to working with everyone here on the board and our township residents. I appreciate the opportunity to see the chair and open to suggestions from anybody up here on board. The next item on the agenda is set forth